Hello everyone and welcome back to the Aspiring Young Artist podcast. My name is Charlie.
And my name is Pablo.
And I can't believe we've made it this far, ladies and gentlemen. It's episode 2.
Yes.
We need one of those things where we can press a button and we get an audience clapping and cheering.
Yes, that is the genius thing to do.
We totally need that.
We need it.
Anyway, yes. Welcome back everyone. We need the Rodecaster Pro actually. It's a great piece of equipment. But it's £1,000, so...
Yeah.
Scrap that Les Paul you're getting.
Yeah, scrap that. Right, on with the episode.
So, today in episode 2, we are going to be talking about how we started music and what gear we have. Exciting, I know. I'm sure Pablo's will be very adventurous.
Yes, mine will be very adventurous for you.
So, do you want to go
Stay tuned.
first?
Shall I go first on how
Yes.
I got into music?
Go ahead.
Well, mine is very adventurous.
Really?
Right,
Oh
so
my.
mine's pretty straightforward.
Not adventurous.
Yes, mine is very straightforward actually. Basically, for Christmas sometime like 7 years ago, I got a guitar for my Christmas, and then a couple of years later, I asked my dad how do I play the guitar, and he taught me an E major chord. That's how I got into music.
Oh,
Very
we love
cool.
an E major chord. That's such a nice chord, actually.
It's like the most.
I love an E major.
It's so difficult to play, isn't it?
Oh, I know, especially when
It's
you're
a bit dull.
little Pablo saying, "Daddy, can I play guitar?"
Little Pablo, how
Sorry.
long ago was that? 7-year-old Pablo. Oof.
7-year-old Pablo.
That's a questionable.
Ah, those were the days. Yeah, so not adventurous though. So how I got into music is not very adventurous at all. So ever since I was a little baby, my dad has been in a band called the Cover Ups, and he does covers, clues in the name. And I'd always hear them play, and so I always thought, like, yeah, I'm gonna play guitar. And then when I was... Oh no.
Oh, God.
We're having some malfunctions.
Phone
We're
fell.
back, okay.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, so, when I was saying...
Carry on,
Pablo
carry
just
on,
dropped
Charlie.
his
Sorry
phone.
about that.
So, when I was 7, I got a
Yeah.
guitar, and I started having classical guitar lessons for 4 years. I stuck with it for 4 years straight.
Ooh.
So if you want
Oh.
me to play you some classical, but no, I actually forgot how to do it. So
Good.
then, like, sometime maybe a year and a half ago, probably longer, I don't know, I started on the Trinity Pop and Rock syllabus, which is a very good syllabus. Shout out to Trinity, my G's.
Go on.
And yeah, I started that, and I think a month before I did that, I started playing ukulele, which is what I'd say I'm most known for, but I actually prefer the guitar. I much prefer the guitar to the ukulele. I haven't picked up my ukulele in ages, actually. It's just sitting there. That's my very adventurous start into music.
Yes, that was very adventurous.
And then I started playing live last year.
Oh yeah, I did saw it.
Have you ever done live?
Yes. There's a video on YouTube of it, but I'll send you the link after we make this
Ooh,
episode.
okay.
Because it's from basically like 4 years ago.
Damn.
Yeah.
Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channels, PSB Music Studio and Charlie
Yes.
Phillips.
Those 12
Two very
subscribers.
high quality channels.
Yes.
I just accidentally blew into my microphone there.
Cool.
Sorry everyone listening. And also, advancements have been made. We're on Spotify and Apple Podcasts.
Yes, we are.
Would you believe
Yes,
it?
we are.
We are. I did my job. Shout out to everyone at Anchor for getting us onto Spotify and Apple Podcast and Pocket Cast.
Whatever that is.
I was meant to get an email when we get on platforms, but I didn't get one. I just looked us up.
Oof.
I was like, "Hey Siri, play Aspiring Young Artist podcast." And he was like, "Okay, playing on Apple Podcasts." I was like, "Hold on a minute, something about that doesn't seem quite right."
That's cool.
So yeah. Now, on to another part, well, the next part of this week's episode, or this 2 weeks episode, whatever, our gear. Now, this is probably going to take a while because we have a lot of gear. So, shall we dive straight into your gear, Pablo?
Yes, let's do that. Right.
I'm going to be so
Don't
jealous.
really know where to start. Shall I just say the gear I have to do with music and outside music, but kind of related to it?
Yeah,
Or-
and also like camera gear as well. That'd be
Okay.
great.
So I'll start with
Let's
my
do-
camera
let's do
gear
that.
because that's the simplest.
Yeah.
Right. I use a Canon PowerShot S100. It's like a small, easy camera to use.
Yeah.
Shoots in full HD. Good for YouTube.
Yeah.
I have a SanDisk 16GB premium SD
Oh,
card.
sorry. Premium.
Premium.
Oh,
Premium. Yes,
he's
that
a bit of a
quality.
rich boy.
So that's shh. Right, so that's my camera stash. Right, I'll do the stuff in front of me. So for my monitors, I use PreSonus Eris 3.5s, which sound really good. They're below £100 as well, so it's very affordable.
Wow, that's actually pretty good.
Yeah. My PC monitor is an Acer Nitro 24-inch full HD, 75Hz refresh rate, HDMI. That's cool. My computer that I use is
You're-
an H. What? What are you gonna say? Tell me those secrets, Charlie.
You're hinting at this big tech thing you're getting. He said he's getting this big
Oh,
tech
yes.
thing for my birthday, and now I'm really scared.
Don't be scared, bro. So for my computer, I have.
But it's you.
Okay, Charlie, shut up. Right. No offense, man. So for my computer, I have an HP Pavilion 14 from 2019. It's
I'm just gonna pretend that I know what
yeah.
this means.
I've got 8GB RAM, 256GB SSD. My audio interface. My audio interface is a Focusrite Scarlett 4i4 3rd gen. Charlie pretending to.
Pablo knows too much about technology.
Then I've got a phono interface from Project. Never heard of it. It does what it needs to. That's
Not have I.
yeah, me too.
Yeah, so
What else do I use? What else
What
is
mic
in
do you
front of
have?
me? Yes, my keyboard.
And your
is,
guitars as well. Don't forget your guitars.
Yeah, guitars are back there.
Talk
So
about them in a minute.
my piano keyboard thing is normally a Yamaha PSR 500, but at the moment I've got a Nord Stage 2 that's my dad's.
Ooh.
Like, £3,000 right here.
How do you have so much money?
It's my
honestly.
dad's. It's my dad's, but
Oh, alright, fair enough.
I was testing it out.
It's my dad's birthday today. Can we get a shout out?
Happy birthday to your dad. What's your dad's name?
Lance.
Lance.
Lance. Yeah.
Cool guy. Never met him. But
Cool
I know he's
guy.
a cool guy. Yeah.
We are actually, fingers crossed,
Um,
potentially planning a trip to Denmark Street. We should do that.
Yeah, we should do that. I did go for my 10th birthday. It was either 10th or 11th. I did go there, and I almost bought a Strat.
Ooh. You've got enough.
But then the
to-
next year I bought a Strat.
Yeah. I
Um,
went for my 12th birthday and then I went to Hard Rock Cafe straight after, which is such a cool place. Very cool. Anyway,
So what else do I have?
talk about your instruments.
Yes, my instruments. Basically,
Oh no, I'm gonna
um,
be so jealous.
I started on classical guitar and played rock on it. Played
Okay.
rock songs on a classical guitar because
I did that actually.
that's
Yes,
how
I
we
did.
roll.
Yeah.
Then I got for Christmas a Squire Mini Strat that I've
Ooh.
still got. it plays terribly.
Yeah, I'm
I
sorry.
mean, maybe my hands are just simply too big for it, but
Wire and mini Strat should not go together.
no. It looks really odd because it's got a similar size neck to a full size Strat, but a really tiny body.
That's weird. I've seen the Fender mini Strats and they just look odd,
Yeah, they do.
to be honest.
Yes. So then after that, my first full size guitar was a Strat copy that I upgraded with new machine heads, and I leveled the frets.
Is that your black and white one?
Yeah, the black one with the
That's
white
next to
scratch
the red
plate.
one. Yeah.
Yeah. Then
Oh no.
then obviously I bought my Strat, which is worth about
I want
£1,500 now. It's crazy to think how I bought it for 500 on an absolute bargain,
Oh my
and
God.
it's worth about
That is
1,500
such a
quid.
good price.
Like,
If I could get any guitar in the world right now, I would come to your house and steal your guitar. You live like 2 minutes that way.
yeah, I
will come
literally
and
live about.
take it.
I live 5 minutes away from you.
It's weird because when you logged into the Instagram account, I got one of those emails because Google thinks that whenever someone logs into your account, it's
An
like
intruder.
a robber.
Yeah.
And I got it, and it said Pablo Sharples is logged in from Milton Keynes.
Milton Keynes. I live in like
I know. I was like,
Milton Keynes.
Milton Keynes. We love Milton
Okay.
Keynes. Anyway,
Well, I'm
right.
not sure.
Shall I go on to my stuff?
Nah, still haven't finished. What, shall I cover mics and stuff?
Oh, right then.
Right.
Sorry.
This is, shall I cover
Right, okay.
mics?
Alright, yeah, cover
Yeah.
mics.
Basically, this mic I'm using is the Rode NTG2 shotgun
Some
mic.
good stuff.
Relatively affordable, but it's like 180 quid new. So I guess you could buy it as a beginner.
Relatively
Then-
affordable for you is like an entire mansion.
Relatively affordable for me is like a, don't know, second-hand U87, but ignore that. Then
Relatively affordable for me is like a tuner.
Then I have my Aston Spirit that's about £300. Straight from
I saw
Aston.
you did a review on the road, didn't
Yeah.
you?
I was going to do a review on the Spirit, but there was loads of reviews on it before mine, so I didn't post it.
Yeah.
Then I have, well, I'm borrowing, but probably will buy a Bear Dynamic M88 from my dad, which I'm probably going to buy off him.
I'm doing that with the mic at the moment as well.
Then I was doing a comparison between the M88 and the Audix i5, but then I gave the i5 back to my dad,
Yeah.
and I'm probably going to buy the M88. Then I also
Right.
had a 57 for ages, but it sounded awful. What else do I have? Yeah, that's about it.
Right. Onto my stuff, which is considerably less
hang on.
amazing.
Hang on,
Oh,
Charlie, shall I do pedals and amplifier?
Yes, go ahead.
Yes. Right. So on my pedal board, I've got some really good power supply. Then I've got a Crybaby wah-wah. Then I've got an Ibanez Tube Screamer. Then a pedal that I built myself for my birthday, which has got a really ugly cat on the front. And the
Wait.
cat's Instagram liked my photo. And then I've got Electro Harmonics Big Muff Pi and TC Electronics Hall of Fame Reverb. My amplifier is...
My audio just glitched again and it scared me.
You get scared about
Glitching.
glitching. That's why you need to switch to Reaper, because it never glitches.
I know.
Then my amplifier is my dad's, but I've pretty much claimed it
Is that
now.
Marshall?
Yes, Marshall JCM 2000 TSL 122.
Nice.
You get it probably £500.
Okay, shall I go on to
new.
mine, finally?
Yeah, you can go onto yours finally now.
Okay, I'm going to go on to mine. So, as a, I don't have monitors and stuff yet, in case Pablo gets me one. I'm scared, but okay. Then, so I use the Toshiba laptop. I don't know what kind of laptop it is, but I use Toshiba. And, headphones-wise, I usually use, I've got a pair of headphones from Kit Sound, which are Bluetooth headphones, and they are very cheap, and they're very nice as well. Probably not best for recording, but, you know. I don't so much have a speaker, but I do use my Google Home as a speaker a lot, and that is some high quality stuff, and also you get music as well. That was a good buy. I appreciate my Google Home speaker a lot. Now, what else? Mics. I'm currently using a very dodgy £50 mic from Gear for Music, which actually sounds really good.
Very dodgy.
Very dodgy. Sub-Zero S... something or other, 500
CZ.
USB. How do you know that? Oh, it says it here. Yeah, SCZ
Yes,
500
front.
USB. Gear for Music, literally only £50 and it sounds great. Why do I have nothing? Okay, I have my Yamaha kind of pedal thing. You have to see it to understand it, really. But yeah, I use that for guitar effects. It's got a ton of effects. It's a great piece of kit. Onto amps, I have a Laney LC15R, which is a great amp. It used to be my dad's, and then he got a Boss and gave it to me. And I have a PV Bandit 112, which is currently not really working. It's whenever I switch on reverb, it just starts buzzing. So I have to check that out at some point.
My dad's Marshall used to do that, but then he got it fixed. And it's really expensive.
I haven't actually looked at it properly. And I'm going to go on to instruments. So ukuleles first. I've got a Tanglewood TS Soprano TWT1, which is that was my first ukulele. It was 50 quid off Gear for Music. I just wanted something half decent. And then this February I upgraded to the Fender Grace Vanderwall Signature, which is £150. That is a very nice ukulele. I mean, 150 quid for ukulele. It's quite a lot, considering ukuleles are like midget.
Ukuleles
It's kind
are
of like me. It's kind of like me as an instrument. And you.
And me, I'm smaller than you, but...
Are you? Oh, no one's ever said
How
that to
tall are
me.
you? How tall are you?
4'8".
I'm the same height as you.
Oh, we're twins. Okay.
Oh, yes.
On to guitars. My electroacoustic guitar is my Epiphone AJ100 CE, which I got from the legends at Coda Music for my birthday last year. It was 190, I think, something like that. I have a Yamaha Pacifica, which I am hoping to sell and get a Squier Strat, because just as a kind of backup guitar, I'd like a Squier Billet Strat in Sunburst. And I have my Epiphone SG G400 Pro. We love that.
You know, I was actually yesterday...
G's are the best.
I was looking on eBay yesterday at getting an Epiphone Les Paul Standard. And they're actually really cheap.
That, my SG G400 Pro was £350.
Oh, when I say cheap, the Les Paul's standard. Is yours a standard?
I have an SG. I don't have a Les Paul, but no, it is not.
No. Is your SG a standard?
No.
What is it? The standard Les Pauls are like, from Epiphone, like £400, I think.
How is that? How is that cheap? Like,
I mean, if you think about it.
I mean, compared to a lot of guitars.
Compared to a lot of guitars, like a Gibson standard.
Yeah, I want a Gibson. I
The
really want a
Epiphones
Gibson.
are like a fifth of the price.
I can say I've got a Fender, but what I really mean is I've got a Fender ukulele. I've got my Fender Grace Vanderwall.
Oh yeah,
Signature.
we didn't finish with my instruments. I forgot. Basically,
Oh no.
me and my dad share this copy jazz bass, but we also have my dad's 1976 P bass here as well that I record with. Then behind me I've got the classical guitar that I used to play, the Norman B20 Folk from like 1980. and some rubbish balalaika.
Oh, you know what I really want? I really want a Martin acoustic.
Oh, they're like the cheapest one I found.
expensive.
The cheapest one I found was 2,500.
No, no. If you go into Coda, and it's like lined with Martins, I tried to find the cheapest one. I think I actually got down to about 800.
800.
I mean,
Jesus,
yes.
that must be like the worst Martins in the world. 800.
Also, I've got a couple of other gear-wise things. I am currently borrowing from my guitar teacher, who I know outside of school as well, or what school? Outside of guitar teaching, I don't know. I'm borrowing the Short SM58, which is a pretty good vocal guitar and a good, pretty good vocal mic and a good live mic as well. So I'm thinking of buying one if I ever get any money ever. And I also have some kind of Yamaha keyboard, which I don't know, used to be my mum's. I don't know the specifics. But yeah. Okay.
Can I just point out that when you said SM58, this is the newest way of counting, because it's referred to as the SM58, but your boy Charlie screws that. We're chatting the SM58.
I would automatically say 58 instead of 58. Anyway, yeah.
Yeah.
I think that just about wraps us up for this 2 weeklies episode.
Now let's talk about collabs now. We definitely haven't been rolling for 20 minutes.
No, well, we can talk about collabs next time, because
Yeah.
we have got our collab coming up at some point whenever we can. Just go away, coronavirus.
Next 2.5 months. Well, when school starts again, which is in 2 months.
Hopefully, we
We'll
don't even know if
probably
we're
do
going back in
better.
September. But
That Mr. BJ said that everyone goes back to school in September.
Mr. BJ. Let's just pretend that Mr. BJ is a real person.
He is though, Boris Johnson.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you were talking about someone else.
No.
Okay.
He said that we're allowed to
Anyway.
go back to school without distancing in September. So we'll probably do our
I mean-
collab then.
Quarantine's boring, so
It is
yeah.
dull.
Hope you all enjoyed this episode, and hopefully we make it to episode 3. Bye.
Bye.